Good morning, everyone. Amy Conley here with United Way of Door County. I think we're on week 4, maybe, or 5 now of our weekly interviews with our partners, those programs that we grant dollars to from our donor contributions. And today we're here with Cami. Cami, do you want to tell folks who you are?
Hello, my name is Cami Pagar, and I am the Community Impact Coordinator of Health here at United Way. So I kind of dabble in a little bit of anything that is health related. I work with our Healthy Door County Coalition. I work with our AOD, our Alcohol and Other Drug Coalition, and our Stride School-Based Mental Health Coalition.
Wonderful. And today we are going to focus on Healthy Door County. And Cami mentioned that she is an employee of United Way. So this is something that maybe not all of our viewers know, is that here at United Way of Door County, we have programs internally, and they go through the same granting process as our external program partners. So Cami has to jump through all the same hoops and go through all the same paperwork as, say, Jack's Place or Help of Door County that you have already heard from. So all of her dollars come from her own fundraising, her own grant writing. They are not given any preferential treatment just because they're an internal program of United Way. So Healthy Door County. So that could mean a lot of things, Cami. What is Healthy Door County?
Well, Healthy Door County is a collaborative of a lot of different leaders throughout the county. We really do focus on nutrition education in our youth. As you may or may not know, focusing on that youth and the nutrition and education really help build those lifelong healthy habits that we really want to focus on. Um, Previous to COVID, we had partnered with a lot of our food coordinators in our schools and other programs like the Sunshine House. And we picked a healthy food of the month that was highlighted. We did a lot of different tastings in the schools where kids could try these foods in different fun ways to just really introduce them to these, hoping that trying in different ways, if they think they don't like it, maybe they'll end up liking that healthy food in the future and adding those to their diets. With the pandemic, we did have to shift a little bit. Those food service coordinators were under so much pressure and so much things that they had to do. So we really focused on providing information and recipes and videos through our social media outlets that people could do at home. We still had those healthy foods that we picked monthly. We tried to pick easy recipes, show you how to use those foods at home to make those healthy meals.
Wonderful. So what's an example of one of the fruits or vegetables that we recently featured?
Well, we did a month on greens, and greens is special because it includes a lot of different things. You have kale, collard greens, beet greens, spinach, romaine leaves, which a lot of people may not like those greens. So sometimes you have to really sneak them in. And a great way to sneak them in is to, if you're making a lasagna, throw them in there. If you're making a smoothie in the morning, you can put a big chunk into that smoothie. You will not taste them and you will not see them, especially if you use a dark fruit like blueberries or blackberries. It blends in, makes a beautiful color. You will never know. So, especially if you have kids that do not want to eat those, you can definitely sneak them in.
Well, that's a great tip. And if people, I know you've been doing some videos, if people want to see those videos, where do they find those, Cami?
Yes, we have a Facebook page, Healthy Door County. We have an Instagram account, also Healthy Door County. And we have a lot of our videos now going up on our United Way YouTube page,
Okay.
especially our summer program.
That's what I was going to ask you next. So we talked about what would happen in a normal school year and what you did during a COVID school year. So what about in the summer? Because we don't want kids to stop eating healthy in the summer.
Right. So, previous again to the pandemic, we had done our farmers market passports where families could go around to different farmers markets, get the passport signed. We worked with the Door County Library to really introduce them to different local vendors and produce that we grow. This year, we are doing a virtual summer series where we are going around and highlighting different farms and markets and, places that support our healthy lifestyles by growing those nutritious foods or, providing those opportunities to exercise those healthy lifestyles. Um,
Okay.
June was Dairy Month, National Dairy Month. So we were able to see multiple different dairy farms throughout the county, which was very cool. We got to see a robotic milker, um, how big some of these farms are, where the cows are. So those are on the Healthy Door County Facebook page and also on the United Way of Door County YouTube page.
And I think you're doing an incentive for the kids if they
Ye-
watch those.
Exactly. So we are posting those once a week, usually on Monday. There is a keyword hidden somewhere in that video. So
Ooh.
if you watch the video, find the keyword, send them to the Healthy Door County email, which is healthydoorcounty@gmail.com. You'll be entered in for prizes like a gift card to a local farmer's market.
Well, wonderful. That sounds great, Cami. And I know you've been also doing some work with the Boys and Girls Club this summer.
Yes, I am lucky enough to go to the club once a week to meet with the kids, talk about nutrition, do a nutrition activity, and then we are also getting into their garden and helping weed that and watching these plants grow and seeing how they grow. So I think this was my second or third week yesterday, and I'm rotating through the group, so I'm meeting with all the kids, and they seem to be enjoying it, and they seem inquisitive. I had one one girl asked me yesterday, we were talking about different types of vegetables, the green vegetables, the orange vegetables, things like that. And she got really into what is technically a vegetable and what is technically a fruit and asked me to bring a list next time so that we knew what they were because some of them I couldn't answer.
I know tomatoes are technically a fruit,
Yep,
right? And that gets very confusing for people. I think they say if it has seeds, it's
exactly.
a
Yes.
fruit, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, that makes it very confusing for many of us because I know I grew up thinking a tomato was a vegetable. So I like her inquisitive mind and I like that she's testing all of us, even as adults, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, good. Well, Cami, thank you so much for sharing with us about Healthy Door County. And it is, we all know we should eat better, right? We need to have more nutrition in our lives. And as Cami said, with the leafy greens, it's so easy, right? To sneak that in.
It
Um,
is.
I know for myself, I make a casserole and it calls for what sounds like an obnoxious amount of spinach. But when you cook it, it wilts down to almost nothing. So trust me, you can hide that stuff in your food pretty easy. And if your kids come home or your grandkids come home and say, I tried something, don't be afraid to go to the local grocery store. I know that some of our grocery stores have signs with the Healthy Door County logo, probably starting in fall again, where people can look for that fruit or vegetable that the school might be focusing on. So always some great options there. So Cami, we end all of our interviews with talking about ALICE. And ALICE stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained Employed. So people who are above the federal poverty level, but might be living paycheck to paycheck or are doing okay. And then something happens, a new roof, right? I know Cami just had to get a new roof, or a hot water heater goes, or something breaks on your car, and all of a sudden you're stuck and you can't pay all of your bills. So that's kind of that Alice population. Is there a way that Healthy Door County is working to help and support the Alice community in Door County?
Sure. So, first of all, I think that the education of knowing that buying fruits and vegetables, incorporating them in their meals is not as expensive as some people think. As
Okay.
long as you can learn, it's tough to learn how to do, and especially storing, cooking with them, things like that. But we are lucky enough this year, we started to accept EBT cards or food share cards at the Sturgeon Bay Farmers Markets on Saturdays. So this past Saturday was our second week doing it. So if you have a food share card or an EBT card, you can come to our booth that is located on the library side of the parking lot. Swipe your card, and then we will give you tokens to go around and buy those local fresh fruits, veggies, meats, eggs, honeys, syrups. There are so many things that you can purchase with those tokens to help them utilize those at the Sturgeon Bay Farmers Market.
Wonderful. So a great way for people who are on food share or Quest or EBT, whatever each person calls that, to be able to purchase locally grown fruits and vegetables, like you said, some meat as well. So yeah, I think that's wonderful. And that's a good way to try stuff too, right? If you're not sure and you see like all different colored tomatoes. So I know some people are like, why is that tomato yellow or why is that tomato purple? It's a great way to buy a small container with a variety of those colored tomatoes and try them and see what you like and see if they taste different.
Exactly.
Wonderful. Well, Cami, thank you for all you do. We really appreciate it. And I know our viewers will hear from you in the future over the next few months for our other programs. But thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great
Yes.
day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.